Dear children, welcome to you online English classes. How are you, dear children? You are fine? Oh, you are doing well. Do you feel comfortable to your English classes? Do you like your English classes? Perhaps yes. So English is too easy, children. So don't fear. So before going to our English class, I would like to tell you a story. And before going to tell a story, I will ask you one question. Do you know what is knowledge? Do you know what is wisdom? According to you, perhaps the two words have the same meaning. But no, there is the difference. Regarding this, we will listen a story. Let's enjoy the story. What is knowledge and what is wisdom? Dear students, here's a story for you regarding knowledge and wisdom. Rahul knew all the shortcuts to get to his friend's house, but he got lost on the way. His friend called him, Rahul, why are you late? Rahul said, I took the shortcut, but I didn't check the road was blocked. His friend smiled. You have knowledge of the route, but you lacked wisdom to check before heading out. Here, there are two words, knowledge and wisdom, which we have already discussed. Knowledge means learning facts and information, and wisdom is using that knowledge wisely or properly. Then come to the text. Four young men are walking along a dusty road leading to Ujjain. They appear travel-worn but resolute, their eyes fixed on the city that looms ahead. The sun is high, and the distant noise of the bustling city faintly reaches them. Four young men are walking along a dusky road leading to Ujjain. Who are the four young men here, children? Ramdutt, Hardutt, Shivdutt, and Devdutt. They appear travel-worn but resolute, their eyes fixed on the city that looms ahead. The sun is high, and the distant noise of the bustling city faintly reaches them. Then come to the new words we find in this paragraph. First one is traveler, then resolute, looms ahead, bustling, and faintly. Traveler means very tired after traveling. Then resolute. Resolute means very determined. Travel on means very tired after traveling. We can make sentence using this word. His backpack looked travel on. Then resolute means very determined. You can make a sentence using the word resolute. She was resolute in her decision. Then looms ahead. Looms ahead means something is coming closer. Then bustling. Bustling means very busy and active. The Sunday market is bustling today. The Sunday market is very busy. Then faintly. Faintly means in a very soft way. The lamp glowed faintly. The lamp glowed faintly. Next come to this paragraph. Wiping his brow, we have journeyed far from home. Yet the prospect of finding work still eludes us. How long has it been since we left our village? Dear children, follow me again. Wiping his brow, we have journeyed far from home. Yet the prospect of finding work still eludes us. How long has it been since we left our village? Wiping his brow, we have journeyed far from home, yet the prospect of finding work still eludes us. How long has it been since we left our village? In this paragraph, we also find some new words, that is wiping, brow, journeyed, prospect. Wiping. Wiping means cleaning and rubbing. He was wiping the table. This we can make sentence like this. He was wiping the table. Then brow. Brow means the part of a face above the eyes. The part of a face above the eyes. Alok wiped sweat from his brow. Alok wiped sweat from his brow. Then journeyed. Journeyed, the past form of journey, it means traveled from one place to another place. The two boys journeyed across the desert. The two boys journeyed across the desert. Then prospect. The meaning of prospect is hope for the future. Hope for the future. Then come to the next stage. 10 days, to be precise, every day feels longer than the last. I believe it has been over a week, perhaps even longer. 10 days, to be precise, every day feels longer than the last. I believe it has been over a week, perhaps even longer. Again, 10 days to be precise, every day feels longer than the last. 10 days are but a short span in the grand scheme of things. We may still have many more roads to wander before we find employment befitting all four of us. 10 days are but a short span in the grand scheme of things. We may still have many more roads to wander before we find employment befitting all four of us. Next, if only we could secure an audience with the king of Ujjain, I am confident he would recognize our talents and appoint us to his service. If only we could secure an audience with the king of Ujjain, I am confident he would recognize our talents and appoint us to his service. Here are also some new words for you. Precise, perhaps, short span, wonder, employment, befitting, secure. First come to the word precise. What do you mean by precise? Exact or accurate. His measurement was precise. His measurement was precise. Then perhaps. Perhaps means maybe or possible. Perhaps we shall leave early. Perhaps we shall leave early. Then short span, short period of time. It is very easy. You can go through your book to find this word and make sentence of your own. Then wander. Wander means move around without a fixed path. Move around without a fixed path. Then employment. Employment means work. It is very easy word, very common word that we use in our everyday life. So come to the next, befitting. Befitting means suitable. It is also very easy for you to make sentence of your own. Next, secure. Secure means to achieve something. The lock is secure. The lock is secure. Next worksheet is for you, children. Ready for this worksheet? Then question number 1, choose the correct answer. Number 1, how many days have they been traveling? Option A, 5 days. Option B, 7 days. Option C, 10 days. And option D, 15 days. What is the right answer? Raise your hands, Amita. Yes, very good. The answer is 10 days. Then come to the next question. Who they want to meet? Option A, the king of Delhi, the king of Ujjain, the king of Puri, the king of Agra. Which one is the right answer? Who can say? Raise your hands. Children, very good. This is the right answer. Option B, the king of Ujjain. Question number 3. What are they? Four young men searching for. They means four young men. Option A, food. Option B, work. Option C, money. Option D, water. What is the right answer? Very good. Excellent. Work. Option B, work is the right answer. Next, come to question number 4. What does the word elude mean? Option A, easy to get. Option B, difficult to obtain. Option C, very big. Option D, very small. Can you answer my question? Very good. Option B, difficult to obtain. Then another worksheet for you. Worksheet 2. Write the meaning of these words. We have already discussed the meaning in our classes, and the words are resolute, bustling, elude, short span, and befitting. First word is resolute. What is the meaning of this word? Resolute means determined. Very good. Then bustling. Bustling means busy. Next word elude. Who can say the meaning of elude? Very good. It is difficult to obtain. Next word is short span. It is very easy to answer. Then answer my question. What is the meaning of short span? Very good. Small period of time. Then the last one for you, befitting. What is the meaning of befitting here? Suitable. Excellent. Then worksheet number 3. Write the tense of the following sentence. We have already read these sentences in our topic. Then come to the first one. We have journeyed far from home. In which tense is this sentence, dear children? Tell me. Very good. It is in present perfect. So, can you tell me the structure of present perfect? Subject plus has or have plus verb 3 or third form of the verb or past participle. Next, can we find out the words or parts of speech here? Subject is we. As it is the plural form of I, we use have here. We use have here. Subject plus have, then journey, journeyed, journeyed. Third form, we get journeyed and far from home, other part of the sentence. It is the structure that is present perfect. Then come to B. It has been over a week. In which tense the sentence is? Tell me, raise your hands. Okay. Very good. It is also in present perfect tense. Then the structure is again, tell me, subject plus has plus V3 or third form of the verb or past participle. Subject here is it, then it has been over a week. Then C, we found employment befitting all four of us. In which tense the sentence is? Can you tell me? Very good. It is in simple past. Find, the past tense of find is found. Subject plus V2 or simple past. It is the structure of this. Next, one assessment for you. Question. Arrange the following events in order of their occurrence in the story. How long has it been since we left our village? I am confident he would recognize our talents and appoint us to his service. Next, every day feels longer than the last. We may still have many more roads to wander. We have journeyed far from home. You have to arrange these sentences. Then tell me the answer. Very good, very good. First one is we have journeyed far from home. Next, who can tell? Very good. How long has it been since we left our village? The next, we can tell the next. Very good. Every day feels longer than the last. Then the fourth one, we may still have many more roads to wander. Then the last one for you, who can say? Raise your hands. Oh, very good, very good. I am confident he would recognize our talents and appoint us to his service. Well done, students. Then another activity for you. Match the word in column 1 to find the perfect one in column 2. There are two columns. In column 1, we find Ramdat, 10 days, Elude, Ujjain, audience. In column 2, the group of people watching, the name of a place, time they traveled, one of the friends among 4, and last one is difficult to obtain. Now it is our task to match the word in column 1 to column 2. First one is Ramdat. Who can say the correct answer? Very good. One of the friends among 4. Next, 10 days. Then again raise your hands. Very good. Time they traveled. Third one is audience. It is your surprise. It is for your surprise audience. The meaning of audience is the group of people watching. Next, Ujjain. Ujjain, the name of a place. It's very easy for you. Next, last one, Elude. Difficult to obtain. Thank you, dear students, for answering all these questions. Next, write the tense of the following sentence. We have already discussed. Then, come again to this question. A. The teacher has explained the lesson. Tell me the tense of the following sentence. The teacher has explained the lesson. Raise your hand. Very good. You tell. Very good. It is also in present perfect tense. And the structure is subject, has, have, according to the subject, then V3 or third form of the verb or past participle. Next, have you enjoyed the story? Tell me the tense form of the sentence. Have you enjoyed the story? Yes. It is also in present perfect tense. The same pattern is here. Subject, have plus V3 or third form of the verb. Next question is, you understood the question. In which tense form is the sentence? Very good. Subject plus simple past or subject plus V2. V1 simple present, V2 simple past and V3 past participle. Next one homework is for you. What is the homework? Then imagine you are one of the 4 friends. One of the 4 friends means we have already discussed about the 4 friends. Then write 3 or 4 sentences about how you feel during the journey. Among the 4 friends, imagine that you are Ramdat or Shivdat or Devdat or Hardat. Which one you like? Then write 3 or 4 sentences about how you feel during the journey. Okay, this is the homework for you. Dear children, it is the end of your lesson. Thanks for watching. Thank you.
ଖୁସିରେ ଶିଖିବା ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କ ଅଧିକାର। ନମସ୍କାର। ଖୁସିରେ ଶିଖିବା ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କ ଅଧିକାର। ନମସ୍କାର।